So Jelly Roll, remember Jelly Roll, the fat dude with the porno wife who since found out she's a sex worker. So now I understand the dynamic in a relationship. He didn't want to go, mama. Like, fuck this. Get your ass out of here and dragged him. No. He just didn't want to listen to me. He didn't want to listen to me. Like, he didn't want to be in here. He wanted to just do what he wanted to do. But get on my nerves at the same time. So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to deal with it. So anyway, back to Jelly Roll. So we was trying to figure out what's the deal with Jelly Roll and Honey. So I have some theories. All right, so I got it on hold because there's some things that was said about him recently. So Jelly Roll and this girl, I'm gonna pause this. So Jelly Roll and his wife, well, ex-wife, honey, he got her the fuck up out of here. He wasn't playing no games. Here, come on, get. All right, he wasn't playing no games. He got her up out of here. So what it was is he didn't want to. He at some point I'm thinking he's going to transition back to the church, and he doesn't want a ran through old hoe. I hate to say it. She sold her body, so it is what it is. The thing about it, body count means everything to men. That's why women should never fall into the trap of telling a man how many men you slept with. You tell him 2, he could debate you that you're lying, and you just keep moving because he can't prove it. Unless you're from a small town and all your exes is in there and messy and will come up to you if y'all, frequent your little small town you're from. Then you might have to disclose. And at that point, you break up with him because he shouldn't be wanting him. He needs to mind his business. So he knew that she was a hooker. He used her, got what he needed out of her. And once he made it big, he wants fresh meat. So here's some of the comments that's been said. I'm going to turn this girl on. She's going to tell us what they've been saying about Ozempic Jelly Roll. Come on.
Commenting on a lot of TikTok posts, and if you missed his comments, here they all are. So we've got this one that says, "Damn Bunny, I ain't been on here, but I see what's happened now. You was playing a whole different game on TikTok than you've been playing on the phone. Nothing new here though. Must be 2 sides." He also says, "Toughest year of my life, and I've had to eat the lie, hate, and slander, knowing I did right by
Hold
my
on,
wife.
hold on, hold on.
Slander, knowing I did eat
Let
the
me
lie."
rewind that
Also
because
says,
I missed that one listening.
Here though, playing on the phone. A whole different game on TikTok than you.
Hold on. So he's messaging. So he's Saudi. They have since unfollowed each other. He went, we're gonna be best friends, but this don't seem like a best friend, right? So he said, "Damn Bunny, I ain't been on here, but I see what happened now. You was playing a whole different game on TikTok than you've been playing on the phone. Nothing new here though. Must be 2 sides." So here's the thing though. What's his name? Jelly Roll. Let me tell you what happened here. Your wife's a hooker. They're used to hustling men, getting them to like them, learning the man, figuring out his kinks, what he likes, what he doesn't like, so that they can get what they want from you. She got 10 years out of you, which entitled her to half of your shit. So that's what she got. And then also she was able to get your dumb ass to marry her without a prenup. So that secured her for life. And now you're mad because I think he's starting to realize like she really wasn't here for me. She was here for what I could do for her. And it's like, have you looked in the mirror, Jelly Roll? Have you looked in the mirror? So he's mad. He's feeling like because he's starting to see like how he's being perceived online. I guess he doesn't pay attention to online, but he's starting to see how he's perceived and he doesn't like it. And he's seeing that Bunny is playing, his ex-wife is playing the game, the internet game. TikTok is so slow. It irritates me.
Must be 2 sides. He also says, "Toughest year of my life, and I've had to eat the lie, hate, and slander, knowing I did right by my wife. Left her with half of everything I ever made, walk with integrity and honesty the whole way, and watched a lie."
This man is full of shit. He's very entitled. He said honesty and integrity and took care of his wife. She took care of you. She sold her ass to fund your career on the road. You forgot that part. Secondly, you weren't honest with this lady, so that's why she went in protection mode. You, soon as you got a little bit of money, got you a girlfriend, tried to leave Bunny for her, and then you found out that that situation was shaky, and you came running back and moved out when Bunny was out doing whatever she was doing, probably for you and your daughter at the time, and you you weren't being honest, you weren't being loyal. You've been running. She said you've been running from her the whole relationship. So she did what she needed to do to protect herself. So she put herself in good position. You want this undying loyalty, but you're not loyal. Soon as you started taking that Ozempic and started losing some weight, you got new on Miss Bunny.
After a lie. And then someone posted Bunny saying in her divorce podcast, I always loved my husband a little bit more than he loved me. Might have been the saddest part of it all. And he says, only part of that podcast that was cap, but I let y'all have it because I love her and let her feel what she needed to feel. And then he says, interesting.
That is not cap. When she told the story of you taking your daughter, buying another house with behind Bunny's back, and then trying to leave her, that's not cap. That is what she's saying is true because you didn't deny that story happened. You actually was telling the story with her and was just trying to use it as a way to like make yourselves personable and like we've been through it all together. We've been through the trenches together, etc., etc. But now he's trying to say that's not the truth. The truth is in your actions. She was the chaser. She said that part. And he's up here trying to like he's the one playing the internet game now. He's the one trying to spin the narrative when really it's him that wasn't being honest.
Mimi, the way I've been quiet and taking care of her, and in return, changed you and your husband's life. Y'all are gonna make me tell my truth. And then crazy that her homies reposted this, and I walked with so much respect in this situation and took incredible care of her in the divorce. Bunny, what's up with this?
You didn't take care of anything. She's entitled to the shit that she got in a divorce. We talk about you took care of her.
He was definitely acting.
He look, he done lost all that weight. He looks like this. He still look like shit. Veneers and all that bullshit didn't help. And he's still thinking that she's supposed to keep telling lies for him. Unless Sonny, I don't know what this part means. It says unless it's me, because I don't care. I'm adding to it, baby. And then you wrote something. Hold on. Truth is, you tried to play the game and got played. You can't be mad at it if you started it. Right. He definitely started it. Like she was trying to be genuine with you. Like to me, from the way she tell it and he co-signed it, he said that she funded their whole life. Like he was broke. He was fresh out of jail. He was trying to get custody of his daughter. Bunny paid with her ass for a lawyer for him. He got custody of the daughter. I guess Bunny was doing good. She was high end prostitute, so I think she had some properties, and she put them up in a property. Mind you, they weren't even established as a relationship yet, but she was doing all this probably to prove to him like that she was interested. And after she did all that, you repaid her by fucking taking your child that she helped you get to a house with another woman that you were leaving Bunny for. And that's the thing about people when they betray you in such a magnitude, they think because they buy and they think because they're famous and they got a little bit of money that negates all the fucked up shit they did. And that's supposed to buy people's loyalty. Like that doesn't buy anybody's loyalty if you're fucking being that dishonest, that devious. I don't know what made him think that she's supposed to be like loyal to him. The less part was about the body count. Oh, the body count. Yeah, like people shouldn't ask about people's body counts. That's none of your damn business how many people I slept with. As long as this is my opinion. As long as I take the HIV test, show you a clean bill of health, and if you want to test me 6 months later and I show you another clean bill of health, and then we get intimate or whatever, then that all that shit that I did before should be none and void because I gave you a clean bill of health. We're starting off on some truth. what I did in the past should be none of your business sexually, because especially if I bring you clean results. Now, if I'm coming back with some bullshit, then yeah, you need to know what I was doing. But I don't believe in that old kissing and telling and who I slept with stuff. Like who you slept with, that's none of my business. That's not my business. Nor nor care. So I don't care who my husband slept with. That's his business. Ain't none of my business. As long as you don't be like messy and shit and like bringing people around me and shit, like being on some toxic shit. I'm cool with your body count. You was a former hoe. Hey, it is what it is. I don't even know what mine is. That's saying something. Yeah, I didn't know mines. I looked at mines and started counting a little bit, and I was like, bitch, you better stop worrying about that.